let's move on to the next topic. Are you guys good with the Miz and all of that? You guys good to move on or
Yeah,
anything?
Miss Marie can come over to my house anytime she wants.
Absolutely.
Hey, okay. War games, guys. War games.
No. Say it right. War games.
Oh, well, wait. Do we need to pull the clip? Are we allowed to play the clip of that?
You guys want to play games? You guys want to play games?
Are we allowed to pull that clip up? Because I feel like that'd be a great clip to play right now.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Okay, share your screen. Share your screen and play the clip.
Just listen to Adam Pearce jizz his pants.
Like Adam Pearce has been doing an amazing job. I like he's grown on me more and more over the years, especially once what's her face fucking disappeared from her her injury. What the hell was I can't even remember her damn name because that's how irrelevant she was to me. But when Adam took over, yeah, thank you. When she took over, when Adam took over both brands, he started really building on me. Like I felt good with him. And then when he came out last week on Monday, and that intensity, because he really wants to wrestle. He really wants to be a wrestler again, and he can't.
He was a wrestler.
No, I'm saying, but he can't no more. His injuries won't allow him to be. So to see that intensity in his face when he announced it, I felt it. Like I knew it was coming, and we all knew that was going to happen. But when he announced it, I felt it right here, brother. I felt it deep. I felt it deep in the loins. My loins were tingling.
You're so brilliant today.
Regal saying it.
If William Regal to come out and say it, he'd be like, "Hey, you want some tea and crumpets?" I can't even do a British voice.
NXT, he used to do it. That shit was.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying from an Adam Pearce perspective that he doesn't get intense. When was the last time you saw him get that fired up?
Ronda Rousey. When he bitched out Ronda Rousey on national TV and called her a lazy piece of shit.
Hi guys, so war games. Do you guys? We're gonna start with Norton, obviously. Do you think this is gonna be another Raw main event, right? And while you at it, can you enlighten me of what you think is next for the Judgment Day after this War Games?
So I think it's going to be 100% a Raw main event inside a double ring, double cage, whatever they want to call that damn structure. And I think that I think we're going to see a cash in inside the War Games match, not after, but during.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be
I think that Rhea is going to slide the briefcase in, and Seth is going to take, or they're going to try to cash in on Seth during the match. Because remember, weapons and all that stuff are legal, so take the briefcase in with you, right? All he has to do is hand it to the ref, drop the pin on Seth, and now it's a title match, right?
Right.
Fair.
So that's what I think is going to happen with Judgment Day. I don't see them breaking up or anything like that after the match, but I could foresee them trying to cash in during the match.
I have a problem with that, but I'll wait.
Fox, your turn.
Wow, I did not. That's an amazing theory. I absolutely could see that.
I can see it
unfortunately, WWE is not as creative as you are. I don't see that happening. I see.
Brilliant.
No, it's a brilliant. No, I'd fucking love if that happened. Absolutely.
Brilliant today.
I would like to say, I think Team Cody's coming out on top, but
Team Cody, come on.
Can I finish my thought on that?
Okay, go ahead.
Seth is absolutely destroyed.
Team Cody.
I swear to God. I think that Damian is not going to be hurt enough after Team Cody wins the match, and it's going to end up clearing the rings, and it's going to end up being Damian cashing in inside the ring with just the two of them. I mean, I'm going to take a little bit from Norton with that, but I don't think it's going to be during the match. I think that would ruin the entire match and take away from the amazing players like
Can I,
Dominic.
Fox, before you finish, can I ask you who's the champion at Raw?
That would be Seth Rollins.
So why is it Team Cody?
He's on the poster.
Did you not hear? Did you not hear what happened at the end of Raw?
Team Cody. What
It was already called Team Cody. It's already been named Team Cody.
He is the face on the poster.
Yeah.
I got some reservation about that, and I'm gonna go in on that.
Oh,
And-
here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead,
Do you want to get it? Do you want to get into this now and just stop beating around the bush? How much you've been waiting to throw me under the bus about Cody Rhodes? Because we can do this now.
I can't wait until 6.5. God, I can't wait till topic 6.5 because I'm going to beat the shit out of Cody too.
Jits, go ahead. What's your
Okay.
thought on War Games?
There's so much to unpack with that because as much as I would fucking have a raging boner if that happens, like if Damian Priest does that, that's great, and I would everywhere. But what I'm saying is there's too many bodies for that to happen. There's too much chaos and calamity going on in there for him to be like, you know what? I think I'll just cash in. They're not going to let him. The other guys are going to stop him. That's just what's going to happen. It's going to be chaos, as we always seen war games. Somebody's getting their head broken. Seth's definitely getting fucked up. We all know that. But at the aftermath, and are we allowed to touch on the aftermath of Judgment Day?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think the Judgment Day, if something were to happen like a situation where Damian Priest, when he cashes in, and if he does do it successfully, they're going to have a bigger breakup, harder breakup than fucking Van Halen, the Beatles, fucking all Journey, all those bands combined. All of them. Their breakup's going to be fucking massive.
And
guess who be doing the one breaking up in the ass whooping? Rhea, Mommy, fucking Ripley. She's going to be the one to be like, start tossing motherfuckers. And I think it's really I think a breakup's coming. It's inevitable.
Norton, you have something to say.
So you were saying that like you don't see that happening, but they really like the way War Games happens. Two people start, one on each team, and then another person comes in. What if Damian Priest is the second person to come in? And he comes down with the briefcase. I want to cash in now. Hey, there's nobody that can stop him.
There's nobody stopping
except for one thing. How many people are already in the ring?
His Judgment Day partner, and whoever else is there.
Two of you. Oh, you mean like JD McDonough, who him and those two have a fucking problem with?
But it doesn't matter. It's Judgment
You think
Day.
It doesn't matter if JD McDonough is in there first, and then Damian Priest comes in. You think JD's gonna let him cash that in?
No, he's not. He's gonna get his ass whooped. He's gonna get smashed through the cage if that happens. We all know he's gonna get his ass whooped.
He's gonna have to switch to Team Cody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we've seen this for weeks now that JD and Damian are not on the same page.
Okay,
take my fucking shirt off type shit.
Yeah, so this is what I really believe is gonna be another Raw main event inside of 2 cages.
I absolutely agree with that.
That is 100% sure. What's next for the Judgment Day? I hope is get past the same Raw main event. I think they have the undisputed tag team championships. If they don't make them lose it this week to Jey and Cody, because you got to keep in mind Roman is out for a while, so SmackDown needs some star power. I could see Jey and Cody winning the damn belts back just so they could go back and forth between SmackDown and Raw. Would it be would it be um predictable and repetitive? Yes. Anyways, my um my thing with the Judgment Day is I hope it gets beyond this Raw main event where they face in Cody and Sammy and them every fucking week. I
It is.
think
It's getting old.
I think after War Games it gets to the tag team titles. You
So,
have too many fucking tag teams right now that are active, and I think it should get to that. You know what I mean, they could get in a feud with fucking with New Day. New Day is back and active. I'm just putting tag team names out there, Jits. Calm your shit down, because you was about to fucking jump through the camera, right? Oh shit. So, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, let's give some shine on the tag team champions, because you gotta admit it. As much as some people don't like it, Judgment Day is running Raw. If the Judgment Day is not a big part of Monday Night Raw, it's a boring episode. Am I wrong on that?
no,
Or
no, Norton, go ahead. Norton really wanted to say something. Oh, he's
yeah,
shaking his head. All right, so you
no,
know
no,
how I've made a huge point about tag teams. I love me, and you all know I love my Cody Rhodes. Absolutely. Did I agree with the Jey and Cody winning the title?
Yeet.
No. Was it funny? Was it great? Absolutely. But you have way too many tag teams, and this goes for the women's division too. You just have too many tag teams out there. Alpha Academy, Viking Raiders, having Eric gets well soon. You know, fucking the what are these new brothers called? Whatever
Creed.
the
Creed.
Creed brothers. They looked great on Monday.
That's
They,
one of those. That's
you
one of
know,
those teams that I think will benefit from facing the Judgment Day past this War Game shit. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it, but here you also have some good tag teams on SmackDown.
Exactly.
Break these titles up. Jiminy Cricket. Holy hell, Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Break these tag team titles up. I don't want Sami Zayn to win it with Kevin Owens. I don't want freaking Jimmy and Cody to win it. Jey and Cody to win it. I want
A tag
a
team.
real tag team to win it. And the same goes for the women's division's tag team titles. They're just a goddamn joke at this time. I'm not saying that Chelsea Green and Piper Niven aren't. I mean, they had to manipulate
That's
shit.
terrible.
I know they had to manipulate to get Piper Niven. Fine. But why? Why did we need that tag team, Chelsea Green and my second love of my life, Natalia, to have that freaking Halloween match? Shut your mouth, Norton. We'll talk later. Okay. Why? Tag team matches. They're tag teams. It's not like it's single versus single, knowing you're going to go like old school, like where you had Billy Gunn taking on Bubba Ray a week before a pay-per-view to go for the tag team titles. That's not what's happening here. The tag team titles are being tarnished, and I absolutely hate it. I'm sorry. I'm done ranting.
Okay.
Just-
You're brilliant today.
You're on
If
fire.
I haven't tell you, you're very brilliant today. What do you guys think? What's next for each of the Avengers? You know, if you don't know who I'm talking about the main event Super Kicker. I'm talking about the American Fairy Tale, Hobo, and Seth Lynch. What's next for them? I mean, you have the world heavyweight champion who was put on the opening match because the real champion was around, and now he doesn't have a championship match. He gets dropped into this war game, and yet people want to keep talking about how Seth is as big as Roman. What's next for the Avenger?
So, um, since there's nothing after Survivor Series except for the road to WrestleMania, as we already spoke about, God, please, let's start the Jey and Jimmy feud.
Please.
I've been waiting for this since they started and they started talking about it. You want to say something?
Yeah, and that's I don't know if you guys remember a few seconds ago, Jits looked at me like he wanted to kick my ass when I said that there might be a reason for that Jay and Cody might win the tag team titles this week coming up. This is the only way for them to start a Jay and Jimmy program. Jay needs to be able to go to SmackDown,
But
and the only way is to have is having the tag team titles. If they're gonna do the Jay and Jimmy WrestleMania. Go ahead, Norm. How about that?
Yeah, I know. As much as I don't want that to happen, like I understand that's the only way to make it happen after the way Adam Pierce and what's the other GM's name? He was saying that he was gonna fine his ass and shit like that. Like that's the only way to make it happen. Um, as for Cody, like the only way that I can see them start the Roman feud is the same thing. Like I was thinking the same
The tag
thing.
team titles. That's
The
it.
tag team titles. But again, like I don't want to see Roman versus Cody 2 at WrestleMania. I want to see Roman face somebody else. So I want to see Cody stay on Raw and just I want to see Roman. I want to see Roman face somebody else at WrestleMania and keep it until SummerSlam. So
AJ Styles, baby.
yeah, so Cody, stay over there facing the Judgment Day, or find somebody else to fight. Maybe he can fight Seth or something. I don't know. Stay over there, do your own thing. As far as Sammy, shit, Sammy who at this point? Like, no, hey, look, they did that with their own booking. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
They
you're absolutely right. You're
they
absolutely right.
they put him they got him out there running around with the briefcase, and turn around and give him a meaningless match, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And then you got Seth. What's he going to do next? I see him going into a feud.
With who?
Yeah,
Um,
with who?
The fact that we have to think about it is sad. The fact that we have to think so hard to see who could they put.
God,
him under the feud.
he has to go into a feud,
You
but
see the
I just
difference?
don't see who.
You see the difference between him and Roman? If you say Roman needs to get in the feud, you have a long list of people that you could put in the feud with Roman.
Yeah, I just don't see who Seth can go into next.
The
like,
Judgment Day, Sami
It's getting
Zayn.
boring already.
It's getting trapped. It's getting trapped, and you. This is where I agree that there should be some more heels, stronger heels, because there are some heels on Raw, but there need to be some stronger heels.
It's a
But
baby face.
but at the same time, you look at a Judgment Day, they're running the show. What do you want? I mean, every time you turn around, Dirty Dom is over there sticking his 2-inch freaking title.
Hey. Repeat after me. Is the two-time champ of all of America, the big
Oh,
WBS.
you know what?
John
I'm calling this old man. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Mommy's main squeeze.
With an ease.
with an ease.
I was just helping him, helping him.
But no, all right. But seriously though, Sammy's again. Now look, this is what we talked about earlier with Kevin Owens. Where you split them apart. Where did both of them go on the brands? You're not getting anywhere with either one of them.
Jits.
allow me to indulge.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Avengers.
To indulge.
I said that on mic. I thought I muted myself. Oh.
Allow me to indulge in the current manifestation of what the WWE has done to itself. And I'm going to start with Sammy here. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to start with Sammy. They pigeonholed themselves. They shot themselves square in the dick with him. The highest pinnacle he went was feuding with the Bloodline. There's only one way but down at this point if he's not winning titles. What do they do with him? I don't know. Maybe they can throw him in the mix with Gunther and the Intercontinental title. Maybe they still make him feud with the Judgment Day in some shape or form, and he keeps throwing a tag team. I don't like the tag team title thing again, and I'm going to move on to with Cody here and Jey. I don't like the tag team title situation. We've been there. We're done. Cross that off. Let's move on. We all know what's going to happen with Cody. But let's talk about the next month or two. He still keeps feuding with Judgment Day until they can feed him Roman. However that happens, however that transpires. Now, with Jey, yes, let's start it with Jimmy. Immediately, we should have had that. We should have had started it already, but let's do it again. Let's start it. And I think that's where we're going. And then they're going to feud until WrestleMania, and where all three of them, Solo included, Solo, Jimmy, and Jey, have their match. And that's it.
You don't really think that you think a triple threat between Solo, Jimmy, and Jey is going to occur?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Go ahead, Norton.
So, you see how we're all like trying to figure out where Seth, where Hobo, and all these people are trying to go on Raw, and they're all in the main event picture, right? Like, we're all trying to figure out where they're going. But when you look at NXT and you look at SmackDown, we're like, oh, they're going here and they're going there. You wonder why Raw hasn't signed a fucking TV deal yet? This is why!
Agree 100%.
I could not disagree with you any less. Like, I agree absolutely 100%.
This is what I think it will happen with the Avengers after Survivor Series. The following Monday, they're gonna have another main event where somehow Cody's gonna come and save the world and face the Judgment Day. That's what I think is gonna happen, and it's
Just go ahead and pull the trigger now. Let's just get to the point. Let's get to it now so you can get my rage now. Because let's just go.
I say his name once, bro. Why are you getting rowdy for?
I know where you're going with this.
The thing is,
I like where it's going.
the thing is, where else is WWE going with it? The only way that they could do it is, keep putting the horse's penis inside of the tag team championship by giving it to Jey and Cody, so they could keep going between Raw and SmackDown. And again, there goes Cody. If they don't do that, then there goes Cody again, saving the world every Monday against the Judgment Day. So any way that you put it, I have no problems with the guy. I have problems with the way WWE is booking him and the overexposure, and it's becoming a Bianca Belair thing. That's just it.
Hey, that's in topic 6.5. Overexposure 6.5.
Let's go to 6.5.
We're going to 6.5 now. We're already there.
We're on one. Do it.
Just is like, I want to leave.
I don't want to leave. I want to be here. I want to get my popcorn ready. Let's go.
All right,
great. Go ahead. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to write every note down that you're about to say because I'm